I grew up in chaos. Very angry about my childhood. My dad did raise me. He had a lot of females in his life that weren't the best to me and my sister. It's fair to say that I don't trust females. They're all psychos. I have a dark side. I can get very devious and evil. I regret a lot of things that I've done, you know? Going to jail is one of them. Been nothing but in and out of court all my life. I get angry first, 100%. When you feel like you're losing it all, you just snap.
Don't sit there and flex
Stop
on
talking
me.
to me like I'm
No.
some dude.
I've been mean to her, called her names. I call her a bitch. I have yelled at her and got in her face.
Who the you call? Me, bro. Who the pulls up every single time? Me.
I can definitely see her being scared, you know? I never got physical with her. She says that I have. One time I slapped her upside her head because we were arguing and she was trying to take my son. We've had a couple arguments that we both would be yelling in front of our son, which is not good.
Mommy always wants to make daddy bro. But guess what? Your mom was out there 5 different you were sleeping. No, because he needs to know.
I would punch holes in the walls back in the day. Someone heard something. I broke my knuckles so many times. Cassie's pushing me away because she's heartbroken and angry. She withholds my son. My fear is that I'll never see my son again.
You say your biggest fear is that you would never see your son again.
Yes, sir.
Why would that happen?
We don't always see eye to eye, you know.
What do you want?
I'm trying to talk to you.
You don't
I'm
want
tired
to
of you always
talk.
being a bro. I'm real tired of it, bro. I don't give a bro. I don't. No, you always want to walk away, right? You don't ever want to face your problems,
Stop.
right? Oh, I'm so scary, right? I always beat you, right? I always beat you, right? I'm talking to you, bro.
So back off. Stop.
You wanted to call me
Please
to handle the
stop,
problems,
please.
right?
Please, stop.
Right?
Stop.
Right?
Stop.
Answer the
I
question,
will
bro.
talk to you.
Answer the
When
question.
you back up.
Who the you call? Me, bro.
Yeah, because I-
Who the pulls up every single time?
Because
Me. Why? Because I care about you. And what do you want to do? Always point fingers. Mommy always wants to make daddy bro. But guess what? Your mom was out there 5 different you were
Tell him
sleeping.
that, JJ.
No, because he needs to know.
That's
Oh, I beat your ass now, right? I
what's
beat your
gonna
ass.
happen, yeah.
Because I told him that you said you had a video and all this. Still haven't seen it. I told him to
It's on
ask
the
you about.
house cam.
I don't want to hear it.
This is in front of the child?
Yes.
Yeah, I know I'm wrong, you know? I got problems. And everybody's
Well-
gonna be looking at me like I'm the ass, right?
I'm looking at both of you like,
I know.
why are you doing this in front of the child?
I know. I don't like doing it in
Because we
front of
don't
my
see eye to
child.
eye on anything.
Well,
JJ
then
knows
you
that's
don't
why
need
we're
to see
here.
eye to eye. You have a duty, you have a responsibility
Our child.
as a parent. That is abusive to do that in front of the child. That is child abuse.
I know.
Did I hear you saying, mommy is this? So you're addressing the child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she says that she's addressed to our son. Basically, I'm a piece of crap. So,
I've never told our son
but
that you're a
that's what
piece
you
of
tell me
crap.
Regardless.
when you're angry.
If two wrongs don't make a right, correct?
No.
If she says something about you, that's not okay. If you say something about her, that's not okay. To hear him crying, screaming in the background of that is terrible.
It's embarrassing, and to be talked down to like that, it's embarrassing. It's hurtful.
What's your reaction when you hear it played back to you?
I was in the wrong, man. I was in the wrong. Got a problem, man. I've been admitting that this whole time. But everybody wants to keep looking at me like I'm a...
Keep talking about that. This isn't about making you look bad.
It's what it feels like,
What feels like what?
That we're bashing you.
pretty much.
I'm not trying to bash you. I
Were
wanted
those your
you.
words on that
Yes,
recording or
I'm not gonna
not?
lie, it was a
So
recording.
how are we making you look a certain way?
I wanted you to be
I'm on
able to
TV,
hear
I didn't even
yourself.
want to come here in the first place.
Well,
because
then you
of-
shouldn't be here if you don't want to come here in the
Okay.
first place. And this
This is
is
for
not
yourself.
about making you look
I
bad.
get
I
it's
hate
for
to
my
tell
son,
you
but we're not
this,
talking about my
but this
son, are
isn't
we?
about you.
Exactly, it's for my son. And what are you guys talking about, me and her?
He was
I want to talk
here.
about my son.
He was there.
Well, I'm talking about your son,
No,
and I'm
you're not.
talking about the influences in your son's life. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.